Is this you? Lack of lip action during sex? Episode number 73. Welcome to the Keep It 100 Girls 12 Days of Inspirational Giveaways. This is a show where girlienation shares their 50 shades of cray and their lessons learned, so you know what? We could all keep it 100 in 2017. I'm your host, Nina Babel, and are you ready to keep it real? Are you ready to keep it true? Because we're going to keep it 100. Today is the 5th day of Christmas. And what did my true love give to me? Did you ever think that he or she was your true love? If yes, great. If not, well, you know what? You got something to think about. In 2017, we all will know better than we did in 2016. You very well know now how to ask the important questions. No more excuses. So speaking of the important questions or just the experiences and lessons learned, in 2016, here's what women think of the Keep It 100 Girl podcast.
This has been a joy. This is fun.
I know. It's like I'm having this great we're just hanging out and having a conversation.
I love talking to you, and I love what you're doing. It's so empowering.
Oh my God, this is fun. I love this shit right here.
Sex without kissing is a preference, people. It's not a requirement like you think. Well, at least to some of us. Okay, so I asked these ladies, look, are you willing to be kissing him on a regular? So in this next clip, I want you to listen to what they had to say.
It depends. Okay.
Yeah, I don't. See, me and my boyfriend live in different states, so sometimes when it gets to me, you don't need all that. You just do what you gotta do, and we can kiss later because you're gonna be here the rest of the weekend. So it really just depends. Depends on how nice I feel.
These ladies can sure have sex without kissing, and you know what? They're about to tell you why.
Trust and believe. You kiss a guy, and you turn you on, trust and believe, honey. He got it going on. Yeah.
I don't want to do the kissing. If I'm not married to you, I don't think I want to do the kissing thing.
And then once you get married, you're like, oh, kiss. I like it.
Nah, your breath stink. Nah, your feet stink.
The intensity. Ask any woman. Passion equals intensity.
I need to Is it just the peck or is it just top time? Oh, you want all of that. I'm not that picky. Thank God I am. I can only say a few have really done what you described. Otherwise, it's just maybe on the neck. It's more on the neck, the ear.
And I remember, I do this now, but in the beginning, I was sleeping with so-and-so. He would always stare at me, and I wasn't used to someone looking at me in the eye. And stare.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, stop looking at me. Now I'm numb to it. It's not a big deal for me anymore. It's just it's looking in your eyes and doing it.
Yeah.
It's intense.
Yeah. I want you to look at a man in the eye.
Oh, have that eye connection.
Yeah. That's almost like sex. That's, to me, the equivalent to kissing.
Yes, it is.
If someone's not looking at you or into you, then it's kind of like... There's times where you look away.
Like, no, your head's here and my head's here.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I can't breathe.
Alyssa's in her 30s, married, mother of 2. You know what? Girlfriend loves kissing. Kissing.
I love to kiss. I love kissing. I and my poor husband, because I kiss him constantly. I love kissing.
Amanda, do you guys have this rhythm or routine or is it just random and there's no really set? You just go with the flow.
Yeah, there's a lot of making out, and we're totally we'll kiss in front of the kids, and if they're in the living room and the kitchen is kind of adjacent to that, they'll hear us kissing. They're like, "Oh, you guys are kissing again." I'm like, "Yep, we are," because I want them to see that that in a healthy relationship, it's okay to show affection to your spouse and that kind of thing. So yeah, there's always kissing, and then I am a grabber, so I'm always grabbing his butt, or I'll give him a full frontal reach around, and I'm touching his chest always, and then just lean in for kisses before he leaves for work. When he comes home, I am quite sure that we kiss more than most of our friends combined.
Oh my God.
And then it's he'll spin me around and kind of a hand on my back, and he's guiding me towards the bedroom. I'm like, okay, I know where we're going. I know this pattern. I can handle this pattern.
This group of ladies are both single and married, and they talk about how you fellas need to avoid lip action fails.
The lips gotta be moist and
y'all haven't had like a sloppy kiss. If you had a sloppy kiss, you'd be like, oh.
I don't know. But
when you get that kissing, you gotta go like this.
I guess I'm considered one of those people, so I'm not sure about all that. I don't know. I don't drool or nothing like that though. I had control what's coming out of my mouth.
One guy was kissing me when we got finished. I was like, dang.
Right. I don't think you do.
Yeah.
You sound like it is me. I like it. What's the problem? I don't like when people just shove their tongue down your mouth. Like, you don't just go in and then there's not a
when you have a sloppy kiss and it's all up here.
You expect kind of a ramp up thing?
There should be. Yeah, there should be a ramp up.
Really?
Yeah. At 13, I just dove in. Like, we don't do that anymore. No. Don't just come at me and shove your tongue down my throat. I was talking. I wasn't ready yet. Like, no, I wasn't ready. There should be some type of progression. Yeah.
Lip action depends on the mood. And you know what? The type of mood.
Slowly, gradually, don't have it too much.
Does it have to be romantic?
First of all, I need to talk to you for about 10, 15 minutes. Because I need to make sure your breath don't stink, your teeth are clean, I want to see your tongue, you have bumps on it, all of that. Yeah, I'm very... Yeah.
Depends on the mood. Your mood?
Depends on if we're in the bed, about to have sex. Depends on where we're at, pretty much.
Okay.
How you touch me, how you kiss my neck, I just gotta... What type of mood is it? Okay. Slow, fast, rough, You don't
do what? After that, I don't do kissing. Really? Nope. I don't know what the mine's been at. I'm not that. So, are you the type of person that you could have sex without kissing?
Oh, yeah.
I sure am.
Really?
Yeah.
You can kiss on my neck.
Depending on who he is.
But I don't want to.
I mean, not my boyfriend. But we've been together for 3 years. That's different. But sometimes, back in the day, back in the BCU days, you just do what you got to do. I don't need all that extra.
And I wouldn't kiss.
It really depends on what type of scenario it is. If it's a drive-by, just have your stuff off when I get there. Now, if it's, okay, my husband, we probably will be kissing and stuff. But, if you're not trying to really, you ain't feeling that person like that and you just want them for a certain thing, you ain't kissing.
What if you don't have it? You lack that lip action. So let's talk about the good and the bad. Lip action.
DJ Ben's in the mix.
My first kiss, I remember where I felt like he knew what he was doing, and it was Adrian. And that was when I was 17.
Okay.
And I remember I dated him a whole year and a half before I lost my virginity to him, but we would kiss for hours. I can't even remember the last time I kissed anybody for longer than 2 minutes. The first few times we kissed, it was awkward. I was like, what? I don't necessarily think that I'm a good kisser, but I know a good kisser. Like I can go, if you're a good kisser, we can kiss. We can make good kisses.
Right.
And so, but if you are kind of awkward, like I'm not a good teacher. Like I'm not going to teach you how to kiss. What made it? Like I don't know if he knew maybe he was feeling me out when to give good tongue. I felt like when we were intimate, the kisses were better. And maybe he wasn't thinking about it. And maybe that's what it was. I don't know or did I care? Yeah, I don't know.
So what does this mean for you in 2017? Well, with respect to lip action, I want you to think of this. The decision to kiss for the first time is the most crucial part of any relationship. It's either gonna kickstart it or send it into a spiraling turn downwards. The best feeling is this. All right, I want you guys to listen up. When you look at him or her and he or she is already staring, that is like the best prelude to a kiss. Because love is when you look into somebody's eyes and you see their heart. That's my inspirational gift to you today. Tune in on Monday for an actual Keep It 100 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. Make sure you're following me on Instagram or Twitter. Because I keep it 100. I keep it real. I keep it true. Smooches!